Hello, everyone, and welcome to Short Rest for episode 49.
You look like you drank something that you didn't like.
It's kind of there was something in my throat, and I was like, go down. Please go down. And it was every 2 seconds, every 2 words, I was
Why
like,
put water on your
nope.
desk?
I know, I've already drank it all. Today, no combat. No combat at all. However, there were options for combat. That included the lake. That also included the hexagonal path. So there were some options depending on what path you took. Falling from several 100-foot height was something I didn't plan for, but you know what? Here we are making interesting calls. But yeah, and I'm really happy you guys did not attack the skeletons because those were going to be the residents.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, we were like, let's see what they do.
I think it was less of let's attack them, and you guys were like, let's not deal with that.
Look, if we don't have to, we won't.
Yeah. But yes, welcome to Behemoth's Rest, a town built out of the skeletal carcass of a large mammoth, citywide mammoth found here.
Excuse me, Owl House vibes.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Very much like... Also, I know he was probably just intended as a throwaway character, but I do love Jack.
Yeah.
Was he always Jack, or is that just the first name you thought of for a skeleton?
A first name I thought of for a skeleton.
That's what I assumed.
He lives with the little monk who carries Jack around quite literally everywhere.
Now Jack is a part of the town, and
I love him.
There had to be a conflict of why he wouldn't join you inside, and I was like, I think that was also a clear indication that there is something strangely and dangerously magical about the city and town locale. Is don't go swimming and die, because then you'll come back as the skeleton, frozen skeleton. Happened to Thistle's sister, and now there's not a good rapport between the two.
Man.
Which is also pretty funny, because when we think about Arrow, we're like, are you skeletal at this point?
See, when he said you could go swimming in the lake and come back a skeleton, he's like, that actually feels like a pretty good gig. You get to live forever. Yeah. I mean, you don't really live, but you're conscious forever. You don't age.
He's like, I don't feel pain.
Yeah, he doesn't feel pain. There's a whole community here built around it, and they didn't have to sell their souls to become a psychopomp. They're free. Could have been
Jack,
worse.
teach me your ways.
For real, I should have waited until after this arc to make that decision.
I also imagine, like, the cartoon 3D imaged, like, skeletons, like, his eyes making all the little, like, emotion things and doing, like, the the Marx Brothers eyebrows and some of those jokes.
I think the thought process I have in terms of, I don't want to negate that, but it definitely was just frozen solid. He was like, right? And it's like, nothing's moving, and he's like, everyone gets my jokes.
I loved it. I loved every second of every joke he ever made. My guy, my buddy.
Yeah. We saw you guys fall hundreds of feet. Some of you got hurt, some of you didn't. Exercising some new abilities, it's fine. And yeah, going to the Marrowed Hearth, which is sort of it's an inn, and there was some slight hints of, I think there was some confirmation, because you guys, I feel like I've built a very cautious crew, you all, of let's always triple check before we do something, which is always fine, but that means you learn more things about the world. Like, it doesn't seem like the luminous cloud is like one entity. There is one temple. Kuiper definitely was a part of the sector. And apparently so is this priestess that's currently meeting you up right now, that Jack was like, you're being looked for. Hey, come over to the inn. I'll run to the ass.
See, this is what I was going to say too. I was like, look, he's even hooking us up. He was like, no, I won't make you run to the ass. I'll bring our priest friend to you. I'm like, that's my guy. I love Jack.
No one's going to want to go to the ass. I swear he will not be a tag-along character.
I mean, he can
No,
if
it's
he
better
wants.
for him
but-
here. It's
You says Phoenix, who was like, I don't trust this motherfucker at all.
Well, I mean, I said he was full of it based off of that one response, and he was like, "It was fine. We're best friends." And I'm like, "Yeah, people's interpretation of who's best friend there is a loosey goosey." I was gonna make the joke to Mass that like, oh, if you like twinks, you probably would have liked Kuiper, but then they got attracted to the hot old lady. I was like, well, there went that joke.
I feel like Mask is like everybody's hot kind of thing. Like, it's one of like they could start hitting on you at any moment should they feel so inclined. Like,
There's beauty
I
everywhere.
love everyone.
yeah, I respect that. We traveled with Diva, who did hit on us at any given point in time. So, you know,
It feels like
But we
it
were
feels
all
like the
socially
attraction-
awkward.
It feels like the attraction is no longer inward, but now it's outward with Mass. It's like everyone
Yeah,
gets a
anyone.
chance.
fair game.
Giant, big, was it, I don't want to say manticore. What did I say?
Minotaur.
Minotaur. Big Minotaur. Ah. Yeah, go for it, Bo. But yeah, so I think that's where we're at right now. Is that you guys are having an audience with Solani, one of the priestess of Luminous Cloud, and I mean, on surface level, it definitely feels like, well, if one of the members of the Luminous Cloud was kicked out of the Frozen Howl, then probably there's not some good blood between the two, you know. Also, if you were just watching this was the episode that had a lot of technical problems, and I probably hate editing this episode.
Sorry, future Mike.
I'm so sorry, future me. You're gonna have to deal with that in about a week or two. But yeah, I think that's it. Anything else? Any other questions? Any other things that happened today?
or pelts.
Miniature traumatization. That's fine.
Casual. Normal.
If
Yeah.
if we do like chill in these rooms, which we probably should, like I feel like we lose track of how much time has passed, but we did all that cave stuff. I guess we long rested in the caves, and then we had a fight, and then we came here. So maybe it hasn't been that much time since we long rested, but you know.
No, we just get our butt kicked by nature.
I think the
I
real
was gonna say,
bad.
we're in ice. We were walking through ice and fell down a cliff. Also,
Yeah, it was-
is time a thing here? Where's
Yeah.
the sun?
Not much of a sun. Yeah, it's just always constant illumination that's giving like it's kind of the idea that there's always some sort of light somewhere that makes it real difficult, especially when you're traveling through snow. It's like everything looks white.
Yeah, we have to invent sunglasses or whatever. Or does Arrow already have sunglasses?
I was about to say, not
That's what I
again.
had.
Getting blinded. Those
It's not
special ones
sunglasses.
that you use in the snow with like the tiny openings. But
Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah.
if this counts not against for Arrow, because Arrow is like in direct sunlight, you have disadvantage. Technically, this is not sunlight.
yeah, there's not a sun, right?
Not a sun. It's just
ambient.
Hold on.
like
We stay winning.
some sort of dimensional illumination that's happening here.
You're right. Maybe this is better because, like, you know, at Drow. This is something that's always confused me with Drow. I guess it kind of makes sense because dark vision isn't like perfect even with Drow, but Drow magic is like fairy fire, dancing lights, like things to create illumination.
Ah! I'm hurting myself.
Like, why would I use that if it would blind me? But so maybe it doesn't. If it's magical,
Yeah.
we're cooking.
Something about UV rays for Drow is just like, oh boy, this hurts my eyes.
We're just like 2 steps from vampires.
Speaking
Yeah.
of, as the child lets in all the light.
Well, I think that's what we're gonna call today's short rest. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you guys next time.